Good afternoon and welcome all sports fans to this live edition event from Tabernacle Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and outstanding sponsors who make these live presentations possible. I'm Aaron Nilsson. With me is Danny Canada coming to you live from the Courthouse Gym in Medford, Oregon. Thank you for joining us today. This afternoon matchup, it is volleyball. So if you're a sports fan, you could be watching, but if you're a volleyball fan especially, you should be watching. We are up here, pleased for bringing this game on TabernaCleSports.net. Appreciate all of our sponsor business partners and our educational business partners, as RCC is. Joe Brett is the executive producer for this event. Let them know, all of our sponsors, you appreciate their support. We can bring you these events for free, no cost to you, which is what free means. And then we can also bring you these games. It's great. You don't have to have a charge on your end, but we also can call these games for you and broadcast them for you. And being RCC, one of these matches is a special thing for us. Please also help Tabernacle Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. You're already there. Just hit that red subscribe button and the bell, and you'll get notified every time we go live. Danny,
yes, sir.
How are you doing today?
Hey, man. Long time no see.
I know.
Hanging out last night. We got home about midnight from that football broadcast. And you're back at it again today. Hey, at least it's inside. Got some great volleyball here. Good matchup, right? These college kids are going to bring a battle here. I think we did this game last year.
We did.
And so it seems to be a little bit of a rivalry, and I always love good rival games. So this was a great venue as well, this Courthouse Gym out here in Medford. Got a little bar upstairs, a little spot you can look over where we are, standing down towards the gym here. See some introductions for the Osprey. Long answer to your question, but, man, I'm feeling good.
That's all right. It's an answer. Don't mind me. We got time, and I don't mind at all. But, yeah, we have some pickup basketball going on over to our left. There's several courts and the volleyball here. And then, of course, as you see up right there in the background, the turf and people going to be pushing some weights around. And to the right, we've got other equipment and stair climbers, people looking down. It is a unique atmosphere with that, as you have people just directly across from the court here looking as they are on a treadmill, or to the right they're on ellipticals or a stair climber. And yeah, it's pretty fun. We got college football going on above us on some of these TVs. We have treadmills to our left up here upstairs. Pretty fun place. If you have not been here to the courthouse in Medford, you should come on down, check it out. And right now would be a good time as well. We're trying to check it out because we have the game going on, and we have about 3 rows, I believe. Yep, about 3 rows of stands that are right below us on this wall. Come on down. It is the Clark College Penguins, who I believe is, because I already have the graphics saved on the desktop or the laptop here. That's who they played last year. That's the game that we broadcast. We welcome Clark. Appreciate everyone who likes the Penguins. I like Penguins in general. I'm good with that. But anyone who follows Clark College, anyone who's watching this right now, thank you very much, and hope you're doing well today. And both these teams basically have the same color palette for their schools. Rogue, at least, is going to be in the gray on the right side. You could really wear the same exact thing because you were separated by the net, but
true,
just different here, which is nice. Rogue will be more in kind of that gray. As you see on the John Scott scoreboard, we have more of the gray on that. Blue for Clark College. There we go. And shout out to all of those who are in Hawaii, in Maui. We were told by Joe Brett that do have some and players, connections to the players here who might be watching. Hopefully you all are safe and you're enjoying whatever it is that's going on there right now, and your Saturday morning, as it would be right now, still in Hawaii. I'm going to have to move where I'm currently situated because I am blocked by this wall that separates Danny and me.
Yeah, there's a doorway in between us, so usually we're right side by side. It's a little bit of a cord wrangling between us today. It looks like Clark's going to start getting a point on the board. Move yourself around the table and hang out the window a little, partner.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to see here why it's... Oh, there we go, yeah. Okay. Making sure that the points were accumulating on our John L. Scott scoreboard, and they are, so we're good. Just making sure I've got the updated rosters. But Christine Nelson leading RCC, D. Smith the assistant. Clark up 2-1. Looking at these teams. With the roster for Clark. And the head coach, Brandon Hanula. Lauren Cruz is the assistant for the Penguins. Recognizing some of these names from last year. Quite a few freshmen on the Penguins team, as it is 2-2 now.
Ooh, that one was long. Could have let that one go.
Ooh, looks like that was touched.
Mm-hmm. Number 6 there. I don't have a roster with me, but just reached out and happened to touch that one.
So Olivia Stubenrock is number 6 for the Ospreys. She's the one that went off of. If I'm saying that right, could be Rausch. I went with Rauk. It's 3-3. Pretty even here early on to the first 6 points. I'm going to butcher some of these names.
All in love, though.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Yeah, it has been pretty even. It's just kind of been sort of like back and forth. It's been a volley in, 3 hits, spike it down, point. Flip back to their side. I haven't had any rallies going yet, and it's just been pretty even, back, forth, 3-4 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. So I wonder how this is going to play out for the rest of the game. The start seems to be pretty even matched.
Yeah, definitely hasn't been anything that's just gone on extended period of time. As you said, no really long rallies yet. It's tied up at 4 now.
Before the game there, number 7, again, not sure her name, but she was leading the Ospreys in a little chant out front right in the middle, getting the whole team psyched and ready to play. It's kind of neat. Nice defense there.
That's Luale Maga, Elizabeth. Five for Penguins. Nope, excuse me. It is Ospreys. It's opposite for what we have. Looking down at the scoreboard down on the court, it's
right.
Home on the left, guests on the right. But as we have on our John L. Scott scoreboard, it is way on the left, home on the right. Throw me off a little bit.
Yeah, it's confusing for me too.
Oh, 6-5 now.
Right, because on the right side, yeah, you see that's the home team. Show you what Aaron's talking about across the way here on
Right
the
there,
scoreboard there.
So as far as what's my first level, which is on the screen here showing away, home on the left to right, is what it is if I look right down on the court, away on the left, Clark on the left, RCC on the right. But then looking across the scoreboard, it's opposite, home on the left, guest on the right. So just a little bit, bear with us if it's the wrong point on either side, but we'll get it corrected. Ospreys bench, very active today.
Happy about that point there. It's got to be fun when your team's not sitting down, but when they're standing, excited, watching you play, keeping the noise up. keep that energy going rather than just, sitting on the bench.
Just reminds me of all the softball dugouts.
Oh, right.
Just the energy.
So noisy.
So 7-6. Penguins are not going away.
What a great attempt to save there. Of course, it's so hard to keep those type of emergency saves on the right angle, and that one obviously unplayable, but I love the attempt.
Thankfully, the chairs are foldable.
Humans are kind of foldable, too.
Yeah. That lands in.
Celebrating a little ace there, I guess. Clap, 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 clap. Ooh.
There's RCC up by 2 now. Largest lead for either team so far. And now it's 3. 10-7. Yeah, with this roster, we got Roberts just kind of going down there for RCC. Payne, it's hyphenated Payne. I don't know if it's Kao or Kao. Go Kao, McCutcheon. Seriously, like I said, I'm going to be butchering this here. It's a 4-point lead for RCC.
Yeah, this could start the beginning of the end. You get a team on a little bit of a roll, a little bit of a rally. Obviously, a few aces there. They're celebrating those. You got to like that. Before you know it, game point. This little libero here, number 5, in the pink. Doing a great job. She's finding some great spots on the other side of the open court. Her serving is on point.
Angel, her pronunciation for her last name, I am not sure of. It's Kamage. I am not sure the emphasis on that, but she's got him a 6-point lead now. We'll have a timeout by Clark.
Yeah, she's got a 6-point lead, and she's got another team doing timeout, so nicely done.
Step away for a minute. Be right back.
I ride the bus because it helps me get places on my own terms. Another day, another ride. And it's all thanks to Sophie. Everybody say hello to Sophie.
We ride the bus to get to school. We used to carpool from Medford, but this way, we don't have to worry about gas or parking. Another day, another opportunity for David to be a public menace. Hey. Whoa!
So some of these names going down here again, just kind of going through, and I apologize. I'm just butchering these probably because Angel, who is libero, number 5, as you pointed out. Danny is Angel. Maybe we just call her Angel the rest of the match good. Because
she's serving like one.
Kamage. Yeah, I'm just going to say Angel. Stubenrauch, Rock, Lualemaga, Maderos, Miller, Johnson, Brooks, Fanote, and that one I had it just my spelling or my penmanship. Laolagi, Laupola, and I don't think it's Lili. I don't know. It's Liillii. But Anna is her first name, number 17. She's currently on the bench. But I'll go Lili. I don't think it's Lee. Might be, but I'll go Lili. apologize. We'll get to Clark in just a second. It's now a 7-point lead for RCC. We do appreciate you bearing with us. And I love last names. I love all of that. I love languages, and I love to say it properly, but I've not heard it before. No, I do not know. Here's a decent rally. Still going. Yep, this is a good one. Could be the longest one we've had so far. And that off the block and in. Another point.
There you go with your broadcaster jinx.
Yep.
Talking about how long this rally was. And whoop, end it.
Damn.
Yeah, I know the Ospreys now. They're doubled up, and they're just really just starting to get in a little bit of a groove here with Angel doing some fantastic serving. The rest of the team working hard to keep it alive. And, oh, nice save there.
That one lands in. Oh, finally able to end that.
You can see the disbelief in them, too. It's like, oh, should have gone for it.
Yep.
Quick substitution here. That's all right. They didn't down their spirits. They're still smiling and laughing down there, happy with this nice 7-point lead. Clark now going to have to try and disrupt that roll that the Ospreys were on. Get a little penguin power going. So one thing about the college versus the high school, there's not as much cheering here. No student section really to the cheerleaders.
Just why you hear the actual team so loud on the bench. It is 16-9. So they maintain a 7-point lead. Be out for another Penguins point. A little bit easier for the Penguins as far as last names, but still not perfect, that's for sure. And again, recognize a couple of these names possibly from last season.
Did she step over the wet line on the serve there? I don't know. It's just kind of like a sort of an instant Osprey point and serve there. So I didn't quite see where she went, but she might have stepped on the white line or stepped over it for the serve.
And I was blocked.
Yeah.
Not a volleyball blocked. I was blocked by the wall again as I looked up. But with Clark, we got Babcock number 1. We got Barry, Spanier, Andelon Ordaz, Gutierrez Orozco, Caldwell, Poen, Stevens, Best, Ochoa, Bills, Becker, and Gaupoa. I probably didn't get those perfectly, but it's a little bit easier than what the Ospreys have. It's 18-11 now.
And didn't quite see what the call on that was.
Barry with the serve for the Penguins.
I think it might have been an out of position violation.
Off the block and out. That was Medeiros with the kill. Then with the way with our position too, so just why there might be some delays in the scoring and when I get it up onto the screen on the Channel Scout scoreboard, because I have to move on the side of the table to avoid that so I can see the whole court. But then I take my rosters with me, but then I'm away from the computer a little bit, so I have to move back to adjust the score. So just bear with us. We appreciate it. Maybe you've already turned us off and you don't care. You're just watching some good volleyball, which it is. But again, we do appreciate it. Good dig.
Another great rally going here.
And finally out off La Pola for 20-12. To 12. 4 points away from set one.
Coming out of the reach of Angel, landing in. Point for the Penguins.
And that goes out, I believe. Yes. So Best now serving. Good hit there. That was Miller. 22-14, 3 points away now. Good dig. And he touched net. Not sure what that was. Now Babcock serving for Clark. And that will be an ace as it goes out. Not going away just yet. Down by 6.
Yeah, but the other thing is the Ospreys, they're only a couple away from game point, so that's where they're going to have to really dig deep and play some great defense or really some stellar offense and get points that get closer and stop them from having an opportunity to get what they got right there.
And that one
Points.
falls out. Yep, 2 more points for RCC needed.
Angel serving again. She's the one that really got this Osprey lead in a sense. Several aces and great serving duties. Of course, other team was.
And Angel finally, that was 3 one-handed dives, and they couldn't get it back
So
over,
close.
but good effort.
Yeah, the rest of the team, of course, play a part in it, but her serving was fantastic and got them a good lead they've been able to work on.
Good block there. $18 now for Clark.
It was a great block and also just a great fall, too, because it just went right back into the court of the Ospreys where nobody was to be able to play it.
Oh, good kill there. Couldn't get that. off the floor, essentially.
And I don't know if she did that on purpose or if it was an accident. It seemed like she kind of whiffed on it, so it didn't have as much power, which was perfect because it fell right in front of the Penguin player. The Clark player wasn't able to dive and get any oomph to it to get it up. So, again, I don't know if that was intentional or accidental, but either way, game point here for RCC. Quick sub, a rotation here. Let's see if they can end it.
Set point. No. Alpoa with the block. Nope. Dug by Angel. And that one lands in, and that is set number 1. Goes to RCC. We move to set number 2. RCC up 1-0 here on TableRockSports.net.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
I know, Danny, this is what you pointed the camera at me so to show you at least what we're talking about. We are separated by even the doors right here, table here, because you have to be sure that everything is connected and plugged in. We're connected to power over there. We got Ethernet over here.
We got cords going both ways.
Yep. So
then the Ethernet's to the right of Aaron, and then if we look around this way here,
that's what's blocking me.
We've got this way. Everyone working out, and this cord going down here for our power. So, and a wall in between.
It's all set up. We're good. We did it once before. Did it last year. And we're happy to be here. We make it work. Joe Brett helped us get all set up. We are good. We are good.
We are good on a Saturday.
Another minute. We'll be right back.
Thanks for the ride. I'll see you after the game.
Hey, Dear Katie, I've been your #1 fan since I watched your first game all those years ago, and I still love watching you play. But I wanted to see you win so badly that my competitive nature got the best of me. I lost track of what's important. I thought I was supporting you, but I was really just embarrassing you. I'm not your coach, and I'm not an official. I forgot my role. I'm your parent, and you deserve better. From here on, I promise to keep my emotions under control. I'll cheer for you and all the other players, no matter the score, no matter the outcome. Thank you for sharing with me how I can do a better job of supporting you, your team, your coaches, and the sports you love. Still your #1 fan. Love, Dad.
And we're back as they do. As Danny just pointed out, they are switching sides. RCC will be on the left, Clark on the right.
That was pretty funny. #1 there, bouncing around, trying to get some high fives going. Started with #6, and she totally just, what do you call it? Just let her hang. It's kind of funny.
Let her hang.
Yeah, let her hang.
Oh,
Didn't notice
come
she was trying to
on.
get the high fives or the high 10 started. All right, looks like we're going to get going here. A couple rotations, everyone in place. Get some more high 10s out there. They still call them high 10s?
High 10s?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I
Two
guess.
high fives? High five times
what
two?
else? It's not really high. It's high five times 2. Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Team slap up top.
up to
Team slap up top. All 10s. Let's go.
high five times 2. Sure, let's go with that.
Set 2 underway. Oh, those serves when they just bounce off the net, those are my biggest pet peeves. I think it goes back to when I played volleyball, and it was that old style where you had to have the serve in order to get a point before they changed it to this
Yeah.
rally serving. If the ball hit the net during a serve, it automatically lost serve and it went to their team. So, nowadays the new rally one, when it hits the net and it falls short, it's just such a cheeky serve.
That's.
If you can place it like that on purpose, it's just absolute brilliance.
No, it is right. Jeez, I put the score in the wrong. I had it on RCC and then changed it to Clark, and now it's back, and RCC opens up.
Well, because they've switched sides, so now
Yeah.
on that
So
scoreboard
confused.
across the way, it is correct. We've got the home on the
Go.
left. They're up 3-0, and then you've got the guests here. The
We don't need any more
Penguins.
confusion, please, because also I see some of the Clark players who are like, kind of fist pumping after. It's a lot like softball, where sometimes the volleyball is though typical, where even if they don't score it, they still kind of cheer, get a clap, get something to. I know it's to kind of keep yourself motivated and going, and like, all right, be a goldfish, forget about it. But it just throws me off when I'm trying to score because I think they got it and they didn't. I'm just all over the place.
yeah,
Just
it's pretty funny.
apologize. That one is out. So 5 straight points for RCC to open up the second set.
I mean, they are ending where they left off on set number 1 there again. I think just gave that Osprey team a major boost right there, right in the middle with a 7 or 8 point lead. Just fantastic serving. I think about 3 aces, maybe 4. Just a great nudge to get that team going in the right way, and they haven't let off. That one's going to go out, and first point over for the Penguins, but and the first part of that match was close, all the way up to about 7-7, 8-7, and 9-7, then just RCC took it from there.
Yeah. They put off probably 7 or 8 in a row, and that's what they're doing here.
Well, Penguins in a bit of a hole. Let's see if they can dig out.
We don't know Penguins to dig very much in their life, but
Okay, slide
this
out.
would be a start.
Penguins slide a lot, don't they?
Oh, they do. They would slide to get out of something.
Big sliders. Maybe that kind of made me hungry. I'd eat some sliders. Sliders
Just
sound
thought
good.
of the same thing.
Did you?
Yes.
I wonder what they got on the menu here at the bar inside the courthouse.
That one, sails a little long. Gutierrez Orozco on that hit. It's 7-1 now, RCC. And that sailed long as well. It's 8-1. Clark might have to pull up a timeout here soon, not sure. Obviously, that's not up to us. It's going to be up to Coach Hanula and what he feels is best for the team. But they are down by 7 here. Make it 8.
Hey, timeouts are interesting to me in volleyball because it's not like you have a clock, right?
Right.
It's not like taking a timeout in football or basketball where you've got a clock that's going.
There's no delay of games I don't know of for serving, right, in volleyball.
Right, so to take a timeout, I mean, you have players that are rotating on and off all the time. Coach is right there. I mean, she could just yell from earshot, or he could just yell from earshots. It's like,
Yeah.
timeout. Well, what are you gonna do, guys?
I
Don't suck. I mean,
I-
I'm not a coach. You're a coach. You could probably be a little bit more motivating than that. But to me, it's like, hey, if I'm coach, I just yell right from there.
guess it is just to break up momentum maybe sometimes. And
That's if the other team's on a bit of a roll, just to kind of throw off their flow.
yeah,
That could work.
I can think of.
Icing in football, you do that timeout right before they kick to ice the kicker,
Yeah.
Could be a possibility.
A good block there by the Penguins. 9-3 now. Slowly trying to slide back into this match, this set. 9-4 now. As you were saying, kind of on cue, Coach Hanula now out there, out the sideline, talking to players. Best, specifically, as she's about to serve. It's going to land for breaking up that 3 straight points from the Penguins. Now it's 10 points total for the Ospreys.
Yeah, those ones are always tough to play. You know, I played volleyball. You go up, you do a block, and the way the block is, something can hit right off you and then off the net, and then all of a sudden it's kind of like in your belly area, and you just kind of like fumble with it for a second. I mean, it's just such a hard thing to recover from sometimes when that ball blocks off a weird, if the ball falls off a weird block. Oh, nice. Almost had it there.
10-5. A block, and it will drop. Another RCC point. 11-5 now.
You know, speaking of timeouts, how many timeouts does each team even have?
2.
Per match
2
or
per
set?
set.
Oh. Those are always brutal. Those kind of putbacks when they just sort of float over the net to your side and you can come up and just hammer one back down. Those were fun.
It's now 11-6.
What's going on?
Sure. It's like someone's disgruntled, or I'm not sure.
How did the ball go to the other side?
Is that a riddle? Why'd the chicken cross the road and why'd the ball go to the other side? Maybe.
I missed something there.
They're calling that dead.
A 2 hit. Yeah.
11-7. Now. Galpoa. Saved. That one's going to sail long. 12-8 now.
Yeah, and the Penguins definitely keeping it close in this one. So a 5-point lead has been about, I guess, the average here. So closing it a little bit here with a 4-point lead.
It's going to land in. They are right back in at 12-9.
Penguins need to go on a good run of their own to be able to kind of take a little bit of ownership of this one. Prove a point a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Say they're in it.
They're definitely in it. That's going to land off the block inbounds. 13-9.
Did you ever play volleyball?
Not officially organized, no.
No? Just fun?
Yeah.
Out in the park or whatever? Beach
I mean,
or in volleyball?
in gyms and different things like that, for sure. Just nothing that was actually legit with. You were actually like a team that was just kind of, okay, maybe some pickup is more of what it was like. So fun, though.
Yeah, it is.
Just love dabbing all over the place.
It's a good workout, man.
Oh, it is.
Angel serving again now for the Osprey. Was that a Penguin call or an Osprey call?
I don't know. Definitely wasn't a buzzer. That block blinded out. 15-9.
That was funny there, number 13. I know she was trying to get out of the way in case somebody wanted to play it, but it looked like she was afraid of the ball. And here we go. There's that timeout.
Take a timeout, too. Be right back.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Any time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
Back, and they are ready to go.
During the break, I just checked out the bar here at the courthouse. They do not have sliders, unfortunately. And we're talking about sliders.
Do they have scoochers?
They don't have sliders. They don't have scoochers. They have wings, bone-in or regular, or not bone-in or boneless. They have mozzarella sticks, pizza stick, a Crispito.
Oh,
It's
what?
like a stuffed tortilla. Crispito with
Quesadilla?
cheese. They call it a Crispito. It's
like a taquito?
It's a stuffed. They say it's a stuffed tortilla.
Okay.
With some cheese and chicken.
It's rolled?
I don't know. You'd have to.
That'd be like a taquito.
Ooh, that went out.
Rolled and fried is a taquito. 16-11.
Crispito. So maybe it's a mixture between the two.
Falls on this side of it, 16-12. Penguins hanging around.
Ooh, into the net. That's always brutal.
Too high. Caldwell. She was a few inches taller. She could have gotten that, but it was out of her reach. 18-12.
Wow.
No way. It was saved.
Couldn't do it again.
Amazing.
That was pretty good.
And I got that replay. The dive. Angel hitting it back over. And the point for the Penguins. 18-14.
Looks like the candy cane pole, I guess the line pole there for the net, got a little loose and wobbly. I'm trying to knock it back into place there. Just got to straighten it up and get it set. That's kind of fun. Never seen that happen before. You ever see that?
It has maybe only once. It's just not something that happens very often.
Yeah, no, I've never seen that. Well, there you go. There's a first. First time for everything, they say, right?
I think so. Sometimes that first time is the last time.
Let's hope. Quick. It comes out. Teamwork.
18-14.
60-second delay there. Yeah. Really not that big of a deal. But, yeah, I've never seen that before. I've seen those poles get hit a million times. Never seen one get dislodged or whatever. Nice job just getting the fist out there to save that one.
And the cross sent off. Gutierrez Orozco couldn't handle it. So 19 now for RCC.
Yeah, they're loving that 5-point lead. They really don't want to let it go. It's kind of been sitting around there for most of this game here, especially through the teens. And, yeah, just a few points away from another win.
20 now. That was in. Put away. 21-14 now. That sails long. The way Steubenrock kind of yelled was more of... It was a funny one. And she missed it quite badly, but laughing at herself. (21-16). That one's in. 22-16. Steubenrock able to dig that one up. Clark keeps it alive. And finally that block gets the point for Clark, 22-17.
That was a good little rally there. Nice job, Clark, keeping it alive. Keeping it within that 5-point sort of window or difference. But they got to keep going now.
Into the net. Fortunate there for Barry. So now RCC is only 2 points away from set 2. The block does its job. 24. Set number 2, set point.
That was great there. Number 5 hit it, went way up, and she just kind of was like, oh, went to do like, just, you know yourself, oh, that was just a bad, I shouldn't have done that. Just such a bad decision. Do a little high stepping in a circle.
That's
horse trotting,
whatever
you want to call it.
Rauch. Same thing. She's been doing that.
Wow.
And that kills it for set number 2.
Nice.
25-18. We will head to number 3 with the Ospreys up 2-0. You're watching TapeRockSports.net.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
What do you do when a loved one has been wrongfully injured or killed? It's simple. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
So what do you do when you can't work because you were injured on the job? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
I ride the bus because it helps me get places on my own terms. Another day, another ride. And it's all thanks to Sophie. Everybody say hello to Sophie.
We ride the bus to get to school. We used to carpool from Medford, but this way, we don't have to worry about gas or parking. Another day, another opportunity for David to be a public menace. Hey. Whoa!
We are back here at the courthouse in Medford. Medford, Oregon, that is. 2-0 on the General Scott scoreboard, as you see. Both times, Clark only getting to 18 points. And they will switch sides again. Let's keep the confusion coming. Right? The Ospreys are now back on the side they started in on the first set.
Found out what a crispito was.
Yes.
It's kind of like the long taquitos, like that, but it's like their own little.
Yep, their little twist on it.
Yeah, and they fry them up, and yeah, cheese and chicken in there. Sounds pretty good. Tots, they do tots, a couple of different styles of tots as well. I love
sweet potato?
They do a sweet potato.
Oh, great.
You love the sweet potato, huh?
Yeah.
Well, who wants sour potato? Nobody wants sour potatoes.
Well, sour, but.
Just kidding. Sweet and sour? You know?
Yeah, well, yeah. Sweet and sour sauce is good.
Sweet and sour sauce is good, but sweet and sour potatoes?
I don't know. Depends on how much sweet and how much sour.
Sounds like a fermented potato or something. Ooh, there you go. Penguins
Clark starting off on the right foot.
Penguins got to win this one to stay alive, right? Down by 2 now. That's always a bummer as an away team. You want to come down here and just be out by 3 matches, right? You want to make it worth it and try and go a full 5 if you can, really fight and get that win. So that's what they'd be looking at now, already being down by 2 in order to take this win today. The Penguins got to win 3 in a row.
Yep, if they want to win this whole thing.
Yep, so it's a long afternoon for them ahead. Ospreys sitting pretty good at home, up 2. Ooh, nice dive.
Yep, nice drop on that too. That one sails long. 2-1 Penguins.
Volleyball's funny, it's kind of such a team sport, but it's such an individual sport too, because, if you do something like that, it goes long, you're the one that caused the team the point. Or you do something like that, you get one that was supposed to go too long, you play it when you shouldn't, you're the one that kind of caused the team. So it's very team, but it's also very individual as well,
Yeah. The team right now of Clark is up 3-1.
Coach is having a word with the officials there. Wish we could have microphones to hear what they were saying, but no one is mic'd up today except for Aaron and I. And diving attempt by number 14 as that one goes on this side of the candy cane.
Anyone out there is named Mike, they're mic'd up too. They're always mic'd up.
That would be cool. Always be mic'd up being a mic.
So not counting that one, looks like it's still 3-1. Two now. Nicely placed. Orozco makes it 4 for Clark.
I don't think they've ever led more than by 2 or 3 points, right?
Right. In that first set. And that block gets the point. 5 now for the Penguins.
And so this is probably about the biggest lead they've had all afternoon, eh?
Yes, 3 points. From what I remember. Block for the Ospreys.
You ever seen an Osprey?
Yes.
IRL? In real life, yeah. Like on the Rogue River or something?
They show them on the, when they go through like the jet boats. They kind of pointed them out.
Yeah.
They pointed them out.
Mm-hmm.
And then the bald eagles too.
These things are big birds. Oh, what a great attempt there trying to find the open court and got it, although it was a save at the corner. Just couldn't get the play to continue with the set there. Nicely done as that was just, pushed, volleyed right to that far corner. Great awareness. Find that open spot. That was a great job.
Ooh, a dig, but out of reach.
Yeah, just her momentum and the way she kind of swung her fist up there to try and save that one, just punched it right out of play.
McCutcheon attempting that.
Hey, great attempt. It's great when those things land.
And better when they even land on your opponent's side of the court inbounds.
Yeah, point for you, huh?
Lands in. 6-5.
Oh, nice little psych out there.
Another good rally going.
Wow.
That landed in, it did.
Barely. Oh, wow, just in the corner.
Lele with the point, tying it up at 6.
I think that shocked her even because it looked like it was floating out. She was even a little surprised. Ospreys got it tied up now. The John L. Scott scoreboard 6-6. Ooh, great job. Again, spiking it to that open spot.
Seven 6 Penguins serving. They called a double hit on that, maybe?
No, they didn't get it in. It was, yeah, it was a 4th hit or whatever. Couldn't get it over in 3. Trying to play off some wild bumps. Good ace there. A little timeout. It was the first timeout from the Ospreys. I think that's who they're charging that to.
I would think so. The way it's going, they would be the one to
regroup,
take a timeout for sure. Table Rock Sports thanks our great sponsors, including the John L. Scott Real Estate Scoreboard and our longtime friends from Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less in Southern Oregon. And Medford is your sport ground where the West Coast comes to play. Visit travelmedford.org/sports to learn more about the many tournament venues, world-class outdoor opportunities, and the event calendar to find what's going on. A lot going on here as you see just all the different activities happening inside this gym, fitness center, the courthouse, and then the Rogue X, that facility opening up in a matter of months with the swimming and basketball being available there and everything else that's going on. This makes another hard decision for someone if they were to look into getting a gym membership. What is going to be best for them? Because even at me being at the gym, they'd be looking at going, no, we'd have members who would leave because it'd be summertime and their kids wanted more basketball, so they'd be coming here to the courthouse instead. Or maybe they didn't need it, so they'd come back. But then other people need a pool, and whether you're going through therapy or rehab, you might need that, and some of the gyms don't offer pools. You really just got to find what suits you best and what you need and what you want, because there are many opportunities here in Medford for those things. A lot of people, too, don't even go to the gym in the summer. They would cancel their memberships because they're like, it's summertime. I go outside. I'm gonna run outside, hike outside, things like that. I don't want to be in. And when it gets colder, that's when they get their gym membership again and come back inside. But, yeah, people are year-round, too. Sometimes too hot in the summer.
Yeah, it's smoky.
It's going to be 90s again next week.
Ugh, who wants to work out in there? I mean, I guess that's sweat. I mean, if you want the sweat to work out and help to, I guess, release those toxins, and maybe sure. But, yeah, they get smoky here in Southern Oregon. And
get a sauna.
There you go. Hot tub it out.
That's what I recommend.
Yeah.
Sauna or hot tub, yeah. Because smoke, yeah, it's another negative element you have to deal with. And
ooh.
You know how hard it is even last night this morning I went ahead and took a shower. I was feeling a little groggy because with us getting back late from Henley.
Oh, wow, that bounced in.
She decided not to hit it, and then she kind of pointed herself going, that's on me. But, yeah, in the morning, it was still a little chilly. I was like, I feel a little yucky and groggy, and it was like, all right, I just need a hot shower. And I usually get about a minute cold shower, as cold as it will get before turning off on the faucet in the shower.
Just a minute?
I do about a minute. And it's like most of the time I'm in there going, oh, I'm just going to keep it warm today. I'm not doing cold. And then I talk myself back into it. Like, no, it's for me. It's going to help me. It's going to be better if I do it. So I did it. Got another minute. Woo. So it's hard, though, going from that hot water to the cold. Have you done it?
Well, I do cold. I do like a cold at the end of the shower, but I don't shower with hot water anyways. Very
room,
or even colder with a little bit of a cold tint to it. Rarely ever do I do a warm or hot shower.
Oh, man,
mostly because I live with 4 women.
You don't get hot shower. You
3
don't get
daughters,
the hot water.
I'm the last guy in there.
It's kind of by default that you live that life.
Yep.
What about a hot shower when you get the steam going?
Yeah, no.
Oh,
I just don't.
So good. 11:10. RCC hanging around.
Usually when I'm getting in the shower, I'm already hot, so I want to cool down anyways. I'm hot in the mornings, although I work early morning, so I don't shower in the morning. I always usually shower at night before bed or in the afternoon, so I'm generally already in a hot state. So it's always a cooler shower. I was just kidding about the 4 women. I mean, I do live with, one of them's off to college now, but they're not that bad in the showers, but that's just generally how I've always been. I know guys that shave in the shower so they get nice and hot, so that steam on their face. I don't shave. I got a beard. Had a beard for decades.
Yeah, I can't blind shave, and I don't really like those shower mirrors. I shave outside of it for sure. That one drops in, 12-11.
This is a nice tight match here, this round 3 we've got going on.
$12-12.
Yeah, that one dropped into favor of the Osprey after that little match at the net.
We'll get the advantage after this. It's kind of like deuce right now with tennis. Gotta be out. RCC with the lead here in the 3rd set. Drops. Angel can't hang on to it. 2 straight from Clark Penguins. They're up 14-13 now.
Yeah, and they're fighting hard to stay alive in this one. They need it.
And into the net, Barry, unfortunately. RCC with 2 straight now. Oh, that was hit hard, and Mary couldn't handle it off of her arm, out of bounds. 16-14.
The Penguins allow the Osprey to go on a little bit of a run here. That's it. Night, game, match, done, over. That helps. Tied back up.
It's been like a lot of it's been like 2 points for them, 2 points for them. 2 points have been swapping just 2 straight points.
That's how they first started this whole set, or this whole, games today. And the first set was point, and then just Angel got the Osprey on a great run. And then they just dominated the first 2 matches. Penguins really struggling, fighting hard to keep this one going.
That was off the block and out. Put up by 1 in this win-or-go-home match for Clark.
That sounds so harsh. Win or go home.
It is. Yep.
Sudden death. Not really, that's not how sudden death works, but it is kind of in a sense, right? Like, all of a sudden, it's death. If you don't win, you're out. You're dead.
You're done. They probably did that at some point in history in some civilization.
Osprey.
1816. We will step away for a minute as well here at SaveRockSports.net.
You're very curious about your new family member.
Hello. We built her so we could get a family plan.
Well, with U.S. Cellular, it's just $19.99 per line for 1, 2, or 3 lines.
Oh.
I guess we don't need a 4th line anymore.
This is awkward.
U.S. Cellular, built for us.
Visit U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, Southern Oregon's exclusive authorized agent for U.S. Cellular, now serving Roseburg and Klamath Falls. See SOUScellular.com for details.
$18-16. And that just bounced off a bunch of Penguins before finally falling. A point for RCC.
Pinball Penguins. Bing, bing, bing. That'd be great if it made a noise every time it hit someone. Bing, bing,
Yes,
bing, bing,
it
bing.
should. Do that.
You'd have to have a pretty sharp special effects guy on hand. It's ready to hit the bing button. Bing,
Work
bing,
on
bing.
that. Joe, where's our special effects guy?
Bing, 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 bing. Bing. All right, that'd be annoying, but it'd be kind of funny.
We could do it for just replays.
There you go.
That one sails out. Was not touched on RCC side of it anyway. 18-18. The RCC up by 1 now, 19-18. Again, this one is too close to call for sure.
Yeah, best match so far today as we're 19-19, getting close to that turning corner towards the game point. But yeah, so far, this has been the best. And the winner go home. Sudden death.
Should be delayed death.
Delayed?
Delayed death time. Uh-oh. Delayed death overtime. RCC 5 away.
That one must have been slightly touched because it definitely went long.
Wow. That was saved. Barry saves that one off the pole. RCC has a 2-point lead now.
Almost saved there off the arm of number 6. It went around the candy cane, but then it landed outside. That would have been a good one if that had landed in. My goodness.
So 21-20.
A little conversation. The officials over there with a scoring table.
Oh, because we've got 21 right now. It's showing the Ospreys are down by 1.
Is that not what you've got? What do you
I
get?
didn't.
You didn't? What do you have?
I thought it was just tied.
Okay.
Well, they were up by 1. It was actually Ospreys who had 21. They were up 21-19. Okay. Now I'm all confused.
Confucius? Confucius say...
yeah. Confucius says, don't confuse me. Stop with their mind Jedi tricks. You
can see there the FAR official trying to talk with the coaches and talk across to the, I guess, the main official who gets to stand on the padded podium. This is where we need that mic. See what's going on over there.
Yeah, I don't know. We wait.
I heard someone saying, I don't know sure if it was one of the fans or if it was one of the players, we got up to 21.
Yeah, because I had 21-20 after that point. They were up 21-19, but now it's yeah. Like I said, I don't know, man.
I don't know, man.
Just work here.
I was just gonna say the exact same thing. I'm just the camera guy. I'm not sure who's going to make the final decision here.
I would say the ref should.
Yeah, all right.
What do we have? What is the decision?
I don't know. That guy was running about 30 miles an hour, though. I was hoping to see him go flying off the back of a treadmill. That'd be fantastic.
Oh.
He'll go viral.
On the other side, yep.
All right, well, it looks like it's staying 20-21.
Okay.
For the Penguins. And
that was out. So now it's 21.
good decision by Angel. You see her kind of like the opposite of what a wide receiver would do, right? Try to keep both feet in bounds and then grab the ball. She was both feet in bounds, but hands way back. Didn't want to touch that thing at all. Good call on her as that ties it up here. And she has been great serving today. Let's see what she can do for this Osprey team. Almost got an ace right there on her first one.
Ooh, that one lands in.
Great job, Penguins. It's hard to say Penguins when I don't see yellow and black. You know, Pittsburgh Penguins.
Oh,
yeah, they're yellow and black.
Go
so
Penguins.
Being a Canadian and growing up watching a lot of hockey, and of course Penguins being a rival to the Leafs.
If we saw Sidney Crosby walk across, that'd be freaking amazing. Then it would really be confused. If we weren't confused enough, have him walking around the court. Oh, and they can't dig that one out. It drops. Ties it at 22. Again, too close to call. After losing 25-18 in the first 2 sets, Penguins are right here, 22-22.
Yeah, I'd love to see him win one. You don't want to come all the way down here and get skunked, you know. Plus, this is fun, entertaining volleyball. I'd love to see another set go. Oh,
Block puts him 2 points away from doing just that. Visit playmedford.com to find something for everyone in the families. The Medford Parks and Recreation Department invites you to discover all the great classes, field trips, activities, sport leagues for the fall and winter seasons coming up. We're knotted at 23. I've already mentioned the new facility continually being built in Medford. And Barry didn't get anything on that. She looks confused herself. Disappointed. As we're going to have a timeout by the Penguins as it is match point.
You got to win it. What do you say if you're a coach? Get out there and win. I mean, what else is there?
Yeah, we're a step away from it too. Be right back.
I ride the bus to get to work. My family and I just moved here, and my wife and kids use the car right now. Being able to ride the bus has been huge for us. All right, first day at the new job. Here we go.
I ride the bus because I don't really like to drive anymore. I can take it to the store without needing to ask for help. It also takes me to my kids' house.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, Grants Pass.
Unable to finish it out there. We are at deuce. Got to win by 2.
Deuces. Seduce the deuce.
And they keep it over. And they do. Just tense now is with it being deuce. You know that is every advantage on the edge of your seat.
It's exciting, though, especially when scores get up like this. Oh, wow, nice net play.
Yep, able to save it. Oh, what a rally. And a good save there, Barry.
Oh,
Barry, another save.
Wow.
And they get it over. And you can't save a third time, but what a point on that.
Oh, that's a big ask, though. My goodness. That was a fun one. Definitely had my heart pumping a little. And I'm going to have no stake in this, but it got me going excited. Got some bumps.
You wish you had steak.
Yeah, I do wish I had some steak. They don't serve that at the bar here, though.
25, another match point. Second match point for RCC.
The bar here, if anyone wants to know, is actually run by the pub, the Central Point pub.
The Point?
Yeah, the Point Bar and Grill pub. They got one in Central Point. They got one in, they got them in Bend in Arizona. They got one in Medford now and here.
Tied up at 25.
I live in Central Point, just down the street from the Central Point pub, bar and grill. That Point's a good spot, little outdoor area. Good food. Lots of TVs if you're into the sports.
Oh, that one sails long. Or wide, whatever it would be.
No, but I love the attempt because she scanned real quick right before she jumped up and saw the open spot close to here and sent it, but yeah, a little long.
Tense moments. That landed out. We're 26. 26.
Way to stay alive, eh? Great job, Penguins. And that was great. It just seemed like, she was, all right, you know what, we're done with this. Let's get this out of here. Boom. Be done.
But they're not done.
No,
they
not
got
yet.
One more point.
They got to get one more, but that was definitely a, hey, we are here to win right now.
But can they finish it out? Is this it?
There it is.
Was that in?
Yeah, easily.
Wow.
Plenty of space in that back corner. Nicely done.
That wall's blocking me. I barely saw that.
No, I got it on the camera for you.
28-26. Your final in 3 sets.
Wow.
Woo.
That was a fun game.
Wow, wow, wow. So now the handshakes at the net. We will wrap this one up. We will go ahead and have a Southern Oregon Sports Commission Know Your Role campaign post-game show. Visit transformmedford.org and search Know Your Role to see how this campaign is changing the culture of youth sports for the better. We make fun sports again. We make sports fun again. We
make sports fun again.
We make fun sports and fun sports fun. All right. Fun sports and sports fun. It does work.
Fun sports.
But 3-0. See that in that thriller. 25-18, 25-18, 28-26. Danny, your thoughts on this one wrapped up in 3 straight?
What a wild afternoon. Bummer for the Penguins coming all the way down here. Couldn't just squeeze one win in there. I love this fight here on this last set, and they just did a fantastic job just keeping it close the whole way, even with their best lead of the day, going up about 3 points or so. But hey, the Ospreys just proved to be the better team. They're at home today, and they just want to make it a quick win, and 3 in, 3 out, just like that. So great job. We don't have a lot of stake in them. We mostly just do Crater High School, so I don't know what their whole schedule is like. But hey, if they're playing like this the whole year, I think the Osprey could have a fantastic season.
Well, is it the loss make Clark at 4-4 now? They've lost 3 straight. Lower Columbia College, Southwestern Oregon, and Coos Bay yesterday, and now RCC today, as they will be at the crossover tournament in Pasco, Washington, next Saturday and this following Sunday, the 16th and 17th, before coming home to Umpqua, as Clark hails from Vancouver, Washington, for RCC. For what they have coming up next, as this is their home court at the courthouse. But safe travels for Coach Brandon Hanula and the whole staff and the whole team. Looking at their schedule, as they had a few scrimmages to open up, and they lost Bellevue a couple weeks ago. Played Mount Hood last night. Today, Clark, and they also will be at that same tournament, the CBC crossover in Pasco, Washington, next Saturday and Sunday, before taking on Chemeketa Friday the 22nd.
I went to college there.
Clackamas. What's
Chemeketa.
that?
I went to college there.
You did?
Chemeketa Community College, yeah.
I don't think that ever came up in our conversations.
It was online mostly.
Okay. And then the 29th and 30th, they will be back here for Lane and Lynn Benton. So quite a bit of the season still left, and then way more as that. So they go into November 19th is when their season will wrap up. Do appreciate you checking this one out. for a great match that we were able to observe. Next Table Rock Sports production will be, we're waiting on that. I know next week at the latest we will have Friday at Crater for football. So just 6 days' time. But there's plenty of other stuff happening before then.
I'm sure we'll squeeze in some soccer or some volleyball. Oh, yeah.
For sure. But that's just a reminder to follow us on YouTube and hit that bell. After you subscribe, you will not miss out on a game.
Any game, any team. Bing, bing, you'll get it.
You will. Bing, bing, there we get. We got a special effects guy right there. We don't need anything else.
All right, Joe, you hear us? We need a special effects guy.
Again, the final score on the John Scott scoreboard, RCC taking down Clark 3-0. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. Our executive producer is Joe Brett. With Danny Canada, I'm Mary Nelson. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day, afternoon, night, and weekend as we sign off here from the Courthouse Fitness Gym in Medford, Oregon.